Oh my God, I don't know where to begin. Okay, I mean, first, your defense of him was he's a starting quarterback. You mentioned that their defense is good. I'm really not sure where Jimmy G factors into all of this, and I want to be clear about something. I'm not a Niners hater. I love watching this football team. I see them winning. I see them winning because of their excellent pass rush. I see them winning because DeMeco Ryans and Kyle Shanahan are doing a hell of a job. Deebo Samuel is incredible. Trent Williams is amazing. Jimmy Garoppolo isn't the reason they're winning. They're winning with him, but not because of him.
But one thing we spoke about real quick that popped into my mind, we're talking about sports media and all that stuff. How do y'all feel about Jeff Garcia telling Mina Kimes that she can't have an opinion on Jimmy Garoppolo because she never played football?
he just needs to like turn around, go back where he was, and just
like
really.
Where have you even been?
Opinion.
Like get out of here, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, we spoke about it in our group chat, and I was like, don't pick the lowest hanging fruit because the Me Too movement ain't go away. So they gonna come after him if they haven't already. I mean,
it's been quiet. I think his unknownness is what's saving him.
Right, what saved him. Right.
The fact that he's just Jeff Garcia, they're like, who that? Yeah. If he was.
Is he white? Is he Spanish? We don't know.
Right. Is he like who? Right. But if it was Steve Young, if it was another bigger known quarterback, they would have went after him. But the fact that it was the Niners quarterback during our down years, they like, who's Jeff Garcia? Like,
I just feel like everybody just like eye rolled at him, like they saw like, come on.
But I mean, you gotta know the place and like fill the room, bro. Like you can't pick on a woman on sports radio right now. Like you can't
just anyone.
When you're tweeting,
anywhere,
he's giving an opinions about sports. That doesn't
and the craziest part is she's not wrong.
Right.
Yeah.
She wasn't wrong.
She wasn't wrong. Like it was blatantly obvious that the Niners traded up to get his replacement.
Right.
Like, we stuck it out with him but they were. I think even the other day, like Kyle Shanahan was like, listen,
we've had Jimmy here for 5 years. And he's got to play in 2 of those seasons fully. And, before this year was only 1 out of 4 years. And that was our big worry going into it, that we could not go into another year where he didn't make it through. And he only missed 1 game this year. And in the 2 years he's played, he's taken us to a Super Bowl and he's taken us really close in the NFC Championship game. So I got the ultimate respect for Jimmy, and I'm very excited about Trey. And that's where we're at right now. I mean, Jimmy's made it a lot harder because he stayed healthy and he played like he is capable of playing, which is, to me, one of the better quarterbacks in this league.
He just didn't get injured this year. This was a crazy year where he only missed 2 games. Who knew? But it was like they were prepared for him to not finish the season. And it was like, oh, he's still playing. All right, well, we paying him. We might as well keep playing him. You know what I'm saying? But they admitted, like, we really don't rock with this dude like that, but we just stuck with him. You know what I'm saying? And now we're going to really see his worth because we're going to see now who's calling them to take him. And wherever he does go, because he says he wants to play for a winning team, you just was, and look what happened. And he wants to play for a winner, and it's like, we're going to see if they go up or if they go down. And because a lot of people said Kyle Shanahan's system was what saved him, and hiding him behind the run game and the ground and pound with the defense and all that. We're going to see now if he goes to another team, if another coach can make it work. But yeah, Mina Kimes.
See him end up in Miami.
Mina Kimes, Stephen A. I think Skip Bayless. I remember Jalen Rose called out Stephen A. No, Skip. He called out Skip. It was Stephen A. He brought up Stephen A's high school basketball numbers, and it was just like, okay. My job is to talk about what you guys do. That's what a movie critic does. That's what an analyst does. I'm analyzing because, yes, you guys do it better than me. Yes. I can talk it better than you. Most coaches aren't the best players, but can analyze and strategize the game better than the top players. You know what I mean? So then like you said, Lou, he chose the low hanging fruit because Stephen A's been saying it, Mina's been saying it. You can look at any channel.
This particular take is out there, and many men have put it out there.
Well, first of all, what's your football background?
I played Division III basketball.
Okay. Here's another thing. I don't seek out what people are saying. I'm not sitting here listening to ESPN. There was a post that came through my feed from a 49er faithful, okay? It was in his post where he screenshot what Mina had said based upon the little video, or he shared the video. I made a comment on his post, or at least that's what I thought I was doing, to the 49er faithful, saying, hey, you know what? I'm behind Jimmy. Hey, he knows he has to play better. We're all very self-critical at this level of how we play the game. If we're not, we wouldn't be at this level. He's more critical of himself than anybody else, maybe. It just so happened that she was the mouth on the end of the video post that was shared. If it would have been Skip Bayless, if it would have been you, if it would have been anybody else, and I happened to just see that ripping into the 49er quarterback, I would have said the same thing. It had nothing to do with her being a woman. It just so happened to be the timing that I caught the subject matter.
So for him to be like, her, I'm gonna tweet about her, like, fam, like he was surrounded by a bunch of goons, and it was that one short dude. I'm gonna punch the shortest and smallest one.
She never played football. Like, could she have? Like,
right.
He made it seem like she
never stepped up to the plate.
Right. Or she went unselected in the draft or something like that. Like, what are you talking about?
I said it last week in Homie Picks. Even if the Niners would have got to the Super Bowl, good chances Jimmy wasn't going to be there next year.
Right.
It was, the writing on the wall was all there. You don't waste 2 seasons on what's the trade on Trey Lance. On Trey Lance to have Jimmy G back there. Regardless if he got to the Super Bowl, he would have been traded anyway.
That would have put his trade value at its highest point.
Right.
Hey, anybody want a Super Bowl champion quarterback? We getting rid of it.
There's no secret. It was the biggest secret out there that everyone knew. Yeah. He was gone this year.
Yeah. Everybody knew. I mean, it was just a good situation for the Niners because he was still playing okay, and Trey doesn't have that much experience, so
it made sense. Like yes, I would have liked to see Trey. Would we have gotten where we got with Trey? We'll never know. We'll see now going forward who's there, but it was blatantly obvious that even Kyle last season or 2 seasons ago, when we actually won the conference championship, Jimmy threw 10 passes. We hid him behind our running back. They can't stop the run. Keep running. He could throw 1 pass. Okay, run, pass. Run. Like, it was like we want him to do as least as possible. That never in the history of, like, have you seen a quarterback that the coach is like, listen, don't do too much. just do a little bit. Just do just enough. Like,
I think that's what people forget to realize. Like, there's only like maybe a handful of really good quarterbacks, maybe 5 to 6 really good quarterbacks. Everyone else has a lot of flaws, and Jimmy's one of them. He's flawed.
And Jimmy's flaws are obvious. He only likes to throw down the middle of the field.
And his biggest thing is availability. He gets hurt,
and that's why they were like, and that's why they wanted a backup. Like I said, it just so happened like this year he stayed healthy. It was like, oh, he just want to play now. Now he won't play. Like, now you want to play.
You show up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right. He's like, oh, this kid's behind me. I'm good. I'm healthy.
I'm calling you now.
He played through the injury.
He played through, and again, a trade value. Hey, he's tough.
Yeah. Jimmy to Tampa Bay.
Tampa Bay?
Probably. Tampa Bay needs a QB.
The
circle of life. He replaces Tom Brady. He's the only guy I think that can replace Tom Brady because he was anointed to do it.
Jacoby Brissett.
Where he at?
Jacoby's also like I've seen him. He was in the Colts.
He was on the Colts.
He has his flashes. But he also makes bad decisions.
Yeah.
He makes bad throws.
And he can't stay healthy.
Like I said, they're all flawed, and he can't stay healthy at times.
I think Belichick fleeced us. I think Belichick really didn't like Jimmy as much as they made it seem like he did, but they were trying to get rid of him, so they sold him, and we gave up mad picks to get him, and he just wins, and and then we got him. He was like, they can't throw down the field.
So I think Belichick liked him because he fits the kind of guy that he likes. He just likes accurate quarterback that gets the ball out quick. That's it. That's his biggest concern. So yeah, he doesn't look for the biggest arm or the most athletic guy.
Mac Jones is the same way.
Mac Jones, McCorkle there. accuracy.
Yeah.
That's his thing. So because he has a system, and that's what he likes to run. So he's not dependent on the QB. So that I do believe he did like Jimmy. So I wouldn't be surprised if he ends up there.
I think we got fleeced. I'm scoring,
but
I'm hurt.
I don't think nobody. I don't think nobody's gonna give up like too much draft picks right now for Jimmy, knowing that if anything, he'll get cut.
I don't expect much.
You get a 6th rounder, Prim. You get a 6th rounder.
And like I said, any little bit helps. You know what I'm saying? Because we gave up a first and a third for Trey. So it's like, listen, we'll take whatever we can get. And as I said, they was bigging Jimmy up. They was, hey, he's a great team, great in the locker room, all that. He's for sale. Anybody want him? He's great. He's a great guy. I keep him myself, but no. But you guys want him, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, like you said, going back, Mina wasn't wrong. And anybody that spoke about it, it's their opinion. And Jeff Garcia,
Get your egghead shaped ass out of here, man. Go back.
Like where was he at when we were winning? Like I saw Steve Young, Jerry Wright. Like I seen old players like Joe Staley, Takeo Spikes. He was only with us for like 3 years. Like Dante Whitner, Patrick Willis. Like older players was like hyping us up, tweeting stuff like being part of the cheerleader squad. I didn't see nothing from him except for that one thing. Like he was bigging up our quarterback, but it was like, but you attacking her in the process? Like that's how you decide to help the team out? Like get out of here, man. Your most famous moment is T.O. saying, I think he gay. We don't really get along. And then he cried for Tony Romo after that because everybody was like, T.O. doesn't get along with quarterbacks. No, it was just him. It was just Jeff Garcia. Everybody else I've been cool with. It was just Jeff Garcia. I didn't like him.
And McNabb. And
McNabb because he threw up in the Super Bowl and then overthrew him and he playing on one leg and that's what it was. Right, McNabb and Garcia he didn't like. Everybody else was like, no, I like Steve. I like Steve Young. Cool with Romo.